Any CSers in the chat? All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. Here we go. We go again. We go again. Valorant patch notes 2.09. Not our typical website we get them from. Usually we get them from, valorant.com, but what can you do? Before we continue, Alluring, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Augmented Monkey, thank you for the Twitch Prime. The 2 years. Squeak Beats with the tier 1, the 10 years. I said that already though. Jet Spikes, thank you for the tier 1, the 8 years, the 8 timer. Feroz, thank you for the Twitch Prime, the 8 years. Was it your first or second shot? Second. XO Huntress, thank you for the Twitch Prime, the 2 years. Uwu, any Uwus in the chat? All right. The first major update, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Viper passive nerfed after excessive. Okay, this is just like their recap. Okay. Here it is. Valorant patch notes 2.0.9. Whatever. Agent update. Viper. Toxins passive. The instant decay inflicted when entering Viper's smoke or crossing her wall reduced from 50 to 30. I think that could be good, maybe. XD. Like I said, I don't think that's that impactful. Maybe it is. It still does its job. It's like I'm sure they didn't want to remove it entirely because this is what is making Viper like viable. Because before she just wasn't really that good. She was good at one specific thing, but people could just run her down. And now I feel like she doesn't lose that her viability, I don't think. So we'll see what happens. Map updates. Breeze. Blocked vision of the gaps above mid wood doors and A metal doors. I think this means if you go above the doors, I don't know if you guys have played very much Breeze, but if you go above the doors, there's probably not a gap anymore. If you remember how Haven used to be in Garage, how the door, like above the door, there was like a big old gappy gap. And they blocked it by adding those like ribbons or those weird, like, I don't even know what they are, but they blocked. I'm sure that's probably something similar to Breeze. Smooth player collision in various locations. This is good. There's a lot of like random, there's actually a lot of like little shrubbery or like little walls that you just get stuck on nothing. Like literal like step bro stuck. Like, help, I'm stuck on a wall that looks smooth, but for some reason it's not made, the map's not made very greatly, and I'm getting stuck just trying to run through it. So I think this is good. Game system updates. Added tactical timeouts to tournament mode custom games. 2 tactical timeouts can be called per game per team. A tack lasts 1 whole minute. Tactical timeouts freeze all player movements for the duration of the timeout. For tech pauses, the standard pause match timer is still available. Okay. I think this is good. I think a lot of us have been calling for more pauses and longer pauses. I mean, Valorant and Riot themselves kind of pride themselves on Valorant being more tactical and just way more variables you have to consider. Than a game like Counter-Strike. And in Counter-Strike, you get like 4 pauses a game. They're all, are they 15 or 30? I don't remember. But the way it was before is you literally just get 1 30-second pause for the entirety of the match, even if it goes like into like quad overtime. 1 pause the entire time, never replenishes. And now they're saying you get 2 timeouts per game per team, and they last a minute long. And I think that this is good too. I'm not gonna lie, we were considering, there was like some setups we wanted to consider where you literally have to call a pause to run it. Like you need your Cypher to place a trip here and then run across the map, get boosted, place a trip here, place the camera here, run all the way back to their site. So we played around with the idea of like actually having a strat that we burn our timeout to be able to run. But this makes it so that they're longer, but you can't move. So you can't really abuse the freeze time, which I think is good. I don't think they should let you move. So this is good. This is happy. We're happy about this one. Improve the visual synchronization of bullet tracers and impact effects for observers. This should fix one case where it looks like the player is killed before a bullet reaches. Okay, that's just like a bug fix. Adjusted color of placeable utility on the minimap to match team color for observers. Adjusted color of names in player loadout HUD to match the team color. Space the end game and pause match timer in custom game to prevent misclicks. Any Nerd Street Gamer admins in the chat that hit end game instead of pause? Yikes. Wasn't that against like, it was like Sentinels against Envy or something? Sentinels against Genji is one of those teams. Improved feel on rope ascenders in high latency situations. Okay. Minor performance optimizations to UI in matches. Great. Bug fixes. Bug fixes. Agents. Added team colors, replaced agent abilities for observers. Fixed issue where Astra's Nebula was slightly offset once fully formed. Is Nebula, is that her suck or is that her smoke? Or is that her stuff? I don't even know. Fixed bullet impacts on Sova's owl drone wings appearing in the wrong locations. Fixed bullet. Oh, this was a weird one. I feel like Sova's drone, when you shot it, sometimes you would like shoot it in the top right and the tracer would be like bottom middle. So you try to like control your recoil against it and like some people just couldn't kill it. It was great, but you know, yeah, it's fine. Fix issues across multiple agents with incorrect damage icons for abilities showing up in the kill feed. This is like sometimes if like an impact of an ability kills you, it would just be a like a white square box. So this is just a bug fix. Fix issues where Killjoy's nanos from audio would cut off if it was destroyed right after activation. Fix an issue where Sky's Seekers did not show how many enemies were affected in the combat report. Omen can no longer drop the spike or weapons while casting from the shadows. Okay, so the Omegalomins are now going to really mess my games up. Fix an issue where Killjoy's alarm bot would display flashed visual effects while invisible. Okay. Okay. Game systems. Fix an issue where weapons could be instantly reloaded after spamming orb pickups. I feel like this is a thing with the spike too. It feels like sometimes when somebody taps the spike, they can get off of it and literally just shoot so fast. I don't know if this is like this or what, but yeah. Why are we saying my eyes? What's wrong? It's just because it's like white or what? People are like in bed? There's no dark mode here. What are you guys saying? It's fine. We're almost done. It's only a few more. Fixed one first person snow impacts that occurred rarely. Okay. Breeze. Fixed a number of exploits. Fixed an issue where players could sandwich themselves in between Sage's wall and the mechanical doors on Breeze or Ascent. Okay. Comp. Fixed a bug that was causing a player's leaderboard rank to not show up on their act rank badge. Fixed a bug that was showing the ranked rating threshold on the leaderboard for previous acts. Only the current act should now show a ranked rating threshold bar from now on. Okay. Well, there's red letters. It's fine. We're done with this. So these are overall the patch. There's no Jeff Landa